And all my dear students, a very warm good morning to one and all. Today, the presentation is on boot camp innovation as per IIC, and I would like to call Professor Hina ma'am to come over the stage and address the student and enlightening that how entrepreneurship and startup as well as collab with boot camp and projectize their future. Please ma'am, come over the stage.
So very good morning to everyone. So today I'm going to present on topic boot camp on problem solving. So basically these session focuses on then how we can identify the problems, how we analyzed and how we measure the main causes, and how we find out the best possible solution for solving our problem. So in this concept, we discuss with you then how the boot camp help us to solve all the real life based problems, how we tackle all the real life problems with the help of boot camp. First of all, introduction. So boot camp is the short intensive training program. So boot camp is a short intensive training program which is basically designed to build some basic type of skills in the mind of employees so that each and every one solve all the real life practical based problem. So with the help of boot camp, we solve each and every type of real life problem which we are facing in our life. So with this concept, boot camp also help us to take all the important decisions. We can take all the important decisions through the teamwork, through collaboration, and there are so many activities. So in brief, we can say that boot camp help us to solve the real life practical based problem. So boot camp is focused on learning by doing. We learn lot of activity, then we do these activity through the learning process. We always learn lot of activity only and only with the support of teamwork, with collaboration, and we face each and every type of real life problem with the support of boot camp. So here are the objectives of the boot camp. First, boot camp also develops some analytical and critical thinking. They also help us to improve teamwork and collaboration because the main purpose of boot camp is to do activity through teamwork and collaboration, to do the activity with some critical and analytical thinking. So the another important objective of boot camp, they also apply some systematic approach at the time of solving all the problems. When we solve each and every type of real life based problem, we apply some systematic approaches. So with the support of systematic approaches, we solve each and every type of problem in a very effective way. Another important objective of boot camp is that they always encourage us to innovative ideas and decision making. With the support of boot camp, we do activity with some innovative idea, with some creative idea, so that we face all the real life problem which we are facing in our life. The another objective with the support of boot camp, they also build some confidence so that we tackle all the real life or workplace challenges. In our daily life, we can say that we face lot of challenges. All the challenges are faced with the support of boot camp. Next, they also teach us how we solve the problems which we face. We solve each and every type of problem step by step with the proper process. The last but not least, another important objective of boot camp, it also helps us to take all the important decisions, and they also create some leadership ability under the pressure. So these are the objective of the boot camp. With the help of boot camp, we achieve all the objectives, and we do activity through teamwork, through collaboration, through sport, and take all the important decisions. Is it clear to all? So, for better understanding the boot camp, first of all, you understand what is problem solving. So, problem solving is the process. With this process, we identify an issue, we identify all the issue which we are facing in our life. We also analyzes the main causes of arising this problem, and we find out best possible effective solution for solving the problems. So, in brief, we can say that problem solving is the key skill in both the personal and professional life. If you solve your problem, you take all the important in the workplace, and with the help of, with the support of problem solving, we handle each and every type of challenges which we are face. So here is an example. Suppose students are submitting their assignment late. Instead of blaming, we find out the reason why they submit the assignment not on the due date, or why they submit the assignment on late. So instead of blaming them directly, first of all you analyzed why it is happening, why this scene is happen, why the students not submit their assignment on time. There are a lot of reasons the students are not submit their assignment on timely. First, there is a lack of clarity. They are not clear related to the date. They have lot of workload, and they are demotivated, so that there are a lot of reasons they are not submitting their assignment on timely. So one, you find out the main causes, then solution can be planned, and providing proper guidelines so that we manage the time management tool. So with the help of time management tool, we manage all the time and submit their work on time. So the question is why problem solving matters, why problem solving plays important role. So problem solving plays a very important role in both the personal and professional life. If you solve your problems, you take each and every type of decisions. So here are the some matter why problem solving are important. First, if you solve your problem, it builds confidence and decision making ability, right? Next, it always encourage some logical and creative thinking in the mind of the person. You solve your problem with some creative ideas, with some logic. Next, problem solving, if you solve your problem, then you find out the main cause, then you increase the productivity and efficiency both with the help of problem solving. Next, it also develops some leadership quality and the teamwork quality. Next, it also, if you solve your problem, then it is very important, they also promote us, encourage us to do some innovative ideas and continuous improvement some activities. Next, it also help us to basic environment is flexible, environment is changed time to time. So problem solving help us to manage the environment and to do the activity with changing this environment. The last, it also strengthens some emotional intelligence, because with the help of problem solving, we deal with all stressful and uncertain situations. In our daily life, we face lot of stress and uncertain situations. All are possible and all are solved only and only with the help of problem solving. Here is an example. A student facing difficulty manage the study and part-time work. They face lot of difficulties, then they manage their study and they manage the part-time work. So we manage each and every activity, and to do the activity timely, if you manage or balance your time with the help of time management technique, you successfully manage both the activity and to do the activity and solve your problem. So, after problem solving, after boot camp, we can say that in brief, boot camp also help us to face the all real life problem which we are facing in our life, and also help us to solve the all real life problem with some decision making, with some teamwork, and with some collaboration. Here are the different types of boot camp. So these boot camp also help us to solve all the problems more effectively and efficiently. Here are the different types of the boot camp. Here are the different types of the boot camp. Here are the different types of boot camp. With the support of these types, we manage the time and we balance all the activities which we are facing in the real life problem. So, first of all, corporate boot camp. Second is educational boot camp. Third is tactical boot camp, innovation boot camp, leadership boot camp. So these are the different kinds of the boot camp. With the support of these boot camp, we solve each and every type of problem which we are facing in the real life. So in brief, we can say that corporate boot camp also help us to solve all the problem and take all the important decisions at the workplace. For example, and reduce the delay. Second one is educational boot camp. So educational boot camp handle all the problems related to the education students approaches. So education boot camp also focus analytical and logical thinking for the student. For example, they solve all the academic and project problem of the students. Third, educational boot camp. Third one is tactical boot camp. So technical boot camp relate to the technology. They solve all the problems related to the technology base. So technical boot camp also focus on coding or the system optimization. For example, they analyze the data, they solve all the software issues, Next, innovation boot camp. Innovation boot camp basically focus on creative problem solving. They also opt some creative problem solving techniques for start up the new business activity. When you start up the new business activity, automatically you face lot of problems. So with the support of innovation boot camp, you solve each and every type of problem with the help of innovation boot camp. For example, product design, we decide what is the product designing of our product, which marketing challenges we face at the time of launching the new product in the market. So next one is leadership boot camp. As we know, leader is a person who manage all the activities, who solve all the problems which we are creating in the organization place, at the workplace. So leadership boot camp is the strategic problem solving or leadership. They solve each and every type of problem which we are facing at the workplace. For example, they solve all the conflicts and they also plan for further business activities and how we expand the business activity. So each and every type discuss in detail. First is the corporate boot camp. So as we know, a corporate boot camp basically focus on improving the employee problem solving. They solve each and every problem of the employee, and the main focus that each and every employee freely communicate the information with the top management, with the middle level management, so that they can't face any type of problem. And another, the main focus on they develop the decision making skills of the employee. If we develop the decision making skills of the employee, then employees handle each and every type of challenges which we are faced. They handle each and every type of challenges. What are the objectives of corporate problem solving boot camp? The first most important objective, they train all the employees. So that they identify the problem effectively. Second, the main objective of corporate problem solving boot camp, they always enhance some teamwork and leadership quality in the mind of the employee, so that employee solve each and every type of problem. Third but not least, it also improves some productivity and creates some innovative idea within the organization. With this innovative idea, we start all the new business activities. So here is an example of corporate boot camp. A company like Infosys organize the boot camp so that it also helps type of techniques. With the support of these techniques, they solve their problem. So Infosys company also use these two type of techniques, lean techniques and Six Sigma tools. They use these tools so that they solve all the problems which we are faced at the workplace. After using these techniques, what outcomes we receive, then improve the team collaboration, all to do activity with some collaboration, and they also helps to take all the decision very quickly and fastly, and they also help us to solve each and every type of problems. And last, they also build some communication skills among the departments so that each and every person freely share their information, share their ideas to each and everyone. So next is the educational problem solving boot camp. So educational problem solving boot camp, also called student problem solving boot camp, because in the educational problem solving boot camp we solve all the problems related to the education, related to the students. So it is basically designed for students, so it enhances some analytical thinking, logical thinking and creativity. So they give some guidance at the time student face lot of problem. A student also use these techniques and they solve each and every type of problems. So here are the some objectives of the educational problem solving boot camp. First, they also helps the students to develop some systematical and critical thinking. They also develop the interactive and skill base in the mind of the employees. They teach techniques to do the activity with the brainstorming session. So here is the example. MBA college organized problem solving boot camp where the student work in group and find out the way how to increase the sale of local brand. They also increase the sale of local brand. Then they used basically two techniques. One is the SWOT and second one is decision matrix tool. With the support of these tools, they also find out the reason how we increase the sale of our local brand products. After using these techniques, they also get some outcome. Outcome means we get some result. So, which type of result we get after using these techniques? First one is student learn structured problem solving. Student learn and how we solve all the problems with the support of structure or systematic way. Students learn how we do activity with teamwork, creativity and leadership. Students always link theoretical knowledge with the practical knowledge so that they face all the problems which are based on the real life. So next one is technical problem solving boot camp. Basically technical problem solving boot camp basically relate to the technology. When we introduced any new product or we use some technology for introducing or start up the new business activity, we also face lot of problem. First of all, technical boot camp focus on solving problem related to, they solve all the problems which are related to technology, which are related to IT sector, which are related to coding or data analysis. So all these problems are solved with the technical problem solving boot camp activity. So technical problem solving boot camp activity teaches them how to do activity through the teamwork, through collaboration, and how effectively you solve all the problems. So here are the objectives of the technical problem solving boot camp. First one is they also develop some problem solving skills in the technical way. They also improve innovation capability of the employee, and they also enhance technical efficiency so that we handle each and every type of technique in a most effective way and manage all activities. After using these technical problem solving boot camp, we also get some outcomes like we handle all the activities, we do all the activities with the modern tool. It also enhance. So here are the some outcomes which we get after using the technical problem solving bootcamp. So first, we also used all the modern tools. With the support of modern tool, we to do activity, or we introduced or we produced some product with innovative ideas. Second, it also enhanced some analytical and technical reasoning. It also builds some confidence, so that with the confidence level we solve each and every type of problems related to any type of field. So next is the innovation problem solving bootcamp. So as we know, innovation plays a very important role in today's era. With the innovation, we easily introduced any type of product with some innovative idea, with some opting innovative tools, techniques, so that we enhance the sale, we enhance the productivity, and we build some good image in the mind of the customer. So Innovation Bootcamp is basically designed for entrepreneurs, because it also helps for the entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs at the early stage they also produce some different type of product with some innovative idea. So it is basically designed for entrepreneurs, startups, or creative team, so that it encourage innovative thinkings, always opt some innovative ideas, innovative thinkings for solving our problems. So here are the objectives of innovation problem solving bootcamp. First, innovation also promote creativity. If you are creative, then you introduce new product in the market with some innovative ideas. It also helps participant design various or different new type of solution, product, or business model in the market. They also teach how we opt structure innovative tools for introducing any type of business activity. So here is an example: a startup innovation boot camp where participants develop new app. All the participants developed one new app idea, so that they also find out how to reduce the food wastage and present to the investors. After using these innovative ideas, they also get some outcomes, like we also get different type of outcomes after using the different types of tools and techniques. After using this innovation based bootcamp technique, we also get some type of outcome. First one is participants become more creative and confident innovators. They also understand the customer needs, also produce goods according to the customer needs and preference. Last, they also develop some new ideas and business models, which are plays important role at the time of developing the business activity. So with the help of these types of bootcamp, we solve each and every type of real life problem solving techniques. So with the help of these types, we handle each and every type of problems. But here we have lot of tools and techniques. One is pending: leadership problem solving bootcamp. So as we know, leader is the person who manage each and every activity, who handle all the employee. They take all the important decisions independently, and they also divide all the works to the employee. So leadership bootcamp train current and future leaders to solve all the problems very effectively. So here are the objectives of leadership problem solving bootcamp. First of all, leadership problem solving bootcamp also develops some leadership thinking skill in the mind of the person. That's why we call this is the leader who manage each and every affairs of the business matter. They also improve conflict management and team coordination. They also help us to take all the important decisions under any type of pressure. So these are the types. With the support of these types, We take all the important decisions through the teamwork and collaborations, and we introduce any type of product. We solve each and every type of problem with the using of these types. So here are some tools. Here are some tools or techniques. With the support of tools or techniques, we handle each and every type of problem which we are facing in the real life. In brief, we can I discuss with you in brief then what is brainstorming session, what is SWOT analysis, what is mind map, or what is decision matrix for evaluation. So here are the tools and techniques. First one is brainstorming sessions, SWOT analysis, mind map, or decision matrix for evaluation. With the support of these tools, there are a lot of tools and techniques, but I selected only few tools and techniques and discuss with you in detail. First one is brainstorming decision making. So in brief, we can say that in the brainstorming session, we generate a wide range of information so that each and every participant freely express their views, express their ideas, express their information to anyone. This is the brainstorming method. With the brainstorming method, we freely give freedom to each and every experience. They also share their ideas, views with us so that we solve each and every type of problem. Next one is SWOT analysis. So SWOT analysis is also one of the most important tools or technique. SWOT stand for S stand for strength, W stand for weakness, O means opportunity, and T means threat. With the help of strength, weakness, opportunities, threats, we find out each and every type of strength, weakness, opportunity, threats of our product and solve each and every type of problem which we are facing in our real life. There are a lot of strength and weakness relate to the internal activity. These are our internal activity. We control our strength and we control our weakness. We manipulate our strength and weakness according to the situation, right? But external, which are uncontrollable, we can't manage external activities. We can't manage the opportunities which we are faced, or we can't manage the threats or competition which we are faced at the time of introducing the product in the market. So next is mind map for idea visualization. So it basically visualize your idea and also create some relationship that help us to solve each and every type of problem. Last, decision matrix for evaluation. Basically, decision matrix for evaluation, they structured the method so that we compare multiple options with the another. How it works? First of all, you prepare a list and you mention all possible solutions. Second, you define the evaluate criteria, then how we solve the problem. And next, you calculate the total score to choose the best option. So I conclude this PPT in practical problem. In the starting point, I discussed with you. Then boot camp help us to solve all the real life practical based problem. Company face low customer satisfaction. This is the real base problem. Each and every company face this problem. Then they also get some low customer satisfaction. There are a lot of factors which are responsible for the low customer satisfaction. We also considered some steps for solving these problem, and we satisfied our customer and create some good relationship with the customer. First of all, we identify the issue. Why customer not satisfied our product? Why customer not satisfied our information? First of all, we find out the issues. You identify the issue. What is the reason of delay? Then you find out the issue. What is the reason of delay? Then second, you find out the main cause. The main cause, there is a lack of staff training. There is no proper training. We can't provide proper training to the employees so that employee can't handle the customer, so that customer not satisfied our product or services. Third, we also introduce some solution. We also introduce customer relationship management. With the support of customer relationship management, we build some good relationship with our customer. Outcome after using this concept, after using the boot camp, and after solving the problem, we get some outcome. We solve 40% problem and satisfy the consumer, and this is the real life introducing new product. We find out the reason why customer not satisfied the product. So
Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening our students on this particular topic, that is bootcamp. I hope every student must be clear for the mindset that how it will link the bootcamp to the entrepreneurship. So thank you all the staff members, worthy directors, and all the students for listening this carefully. Thank you, everyone.